says this war isn't good is either with the regime or has something to gain from it.
That's fucking insane. Dear Lord, are you kidding me? What? That's the level of nuance you want to bring to the discussion. You're either with the regime or you got something to gain from. What the fuck do I have to gain from it? I'm just a regular ass citizen of America. Like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go make a bunch of money off of this. Maybe, in reality, the people to gain from it are the people perpetuating the war and perpetuating the narrative. The people on the big stream media talking about, oh, that's just, it's frustrating to hear. For anyone out there that is, well, I'm 35, so anyone probably younger than that, maybe or so, there was a thing back in the day during the Iraq and Afghan wars where they were just like, you're either with us or you hate America and you hate American troops. Like, it was insane. Like, if you were to speak out against the war, you were seen as like trash. You're just like, well, fuck you, man. You hate us, we hate you too. And it's that rhetoric that I see in this. It's the same rhetoric. They're just trying to push people to say, hey, you hate us because you're not on board with what we're doing. I'm not on board with this. I don't like that America is at the beck and call of Israel and just like, oh, what's that? Regime change? Sure, let's do it. Wait, what's that? Biden? Regime change in Russia? What's that? Trump? Regime change in Iran? Fucking great. All these wars that we can just go to war with all the time. JD Vance is like, oh yeah, I'm sure the American people are tired of all these long-standing 20-plus year-long wars and we're constantly in conflicts and proxy wars. But those were all dumb presidents. And it's like, wow, what a great argument you got there. Yeah, but you're dumb. So, whatever. It's like, cool. Maybe some of the reasons that people don't want to go to war is maybe because they don't want to raise their children to go off and die, fight and die in wars that are for what? Oh, well, nuclear weapons. I'm going to post a video that helps explain the whole idea behind Iran having nuclear weapons, 60% enriched uranium, and all this stuff. And it's like, if you're going to be real about this, you have to try to at least see things from other people's point of views and not just be like, well, they're murderous, horrible people and they just want to kill everyone else in the world. It's like, well, the people could say that about us. We're literally in tons of wars all the time and usurping governments. And people do say that about Americans. I don't feel that way about Americans. I wish it wasn't true. It is true that we are in a lot of wars. We're constantly embroiled in some sort of conflict or some sort of war. But I still look at other Americans and be like, well, that's not inherently a bad person. This woman being like, yeah, you're either part of the regime, okay, or you have something to gain. It's like, put a little more thought into it. Like, don't give all these smooth brain fucking, I don't know, reactions or like assumptions. Like, it's a complex issue and there's a lot to it. Like, it's just ridiculous. I just had to talk about it. So also, if you're like, what do they say, like Gen Z or something like that, you might want to do some research on like weapons of mass destruction, Iraq and Afghan wars. There was a lot of propaganda in the early stages that was just, it was very strong rhetoric that was just like, hey, you're with us or you're against us. And you either love America and are willing to fight and die for it in any war, no matter what that war is about, or you're not and you don't deserve to be here. That's the same crap that's going on right now. You know, I will say one more thing. It is interesting to me. So we have baby boomers where there was a large population expanse. They all have rights to vote. And now they are also among, demographically, the wealthiest of us and also have more time and money to vote. It is statistically proven, as much as I'm not enjoying statistics all the time, that as you age, you vote more, and as your wealth increases, you vote more. And as you age and your wealth increases, you vote more. And so we have a giant voting bloc that won't go fight these wars. They're way too old. Why would you send, like 55 plus people to go fight wars? And they sit there and they can vote. They can vote just like you and I can. Everyone gets the ability to vote. And they're a very large voting bloc that buys into this. they've been, I would say they've been tricked or propagandized their entire lives by the media. It doesn't matter if it was left or right. When it comes to foreign policy, Republicans and Democrats are more or less in line. Like, they're just like, yep, America should be there. It's because of neocons, like neoconservatives. It's, you don't have to be conservative to be a neocon. You can be a Democrat. You can be anyone to be a neocon. Neocons believe that there should not be regional powers that challenge America's authority in the whole world. And the reason that we need to eliminate regional powers is because if they ever get to some level of significance, that they'll attack us. Now, I would say that's true because of what we do, but I don't think that's inherently true. I don't think people are like, yeah, I'm going to get to this size and then I'm going to go attack America. Now they will, because we go and fuck a bunch of shit up in a bunch of different countries for a bunch of neocon reasons and a bunch of economic reasons to have debtor nations. But yeah, anyways, it's just ridiculous.